So now, guys, the first look of Met Gala 2025.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
Asa.
Okay.
Okay.
No way. Okay, this is someone else.
Can we
This is
zoom?
Jaden Smith, bro.
Yeah.
Karate
Yeah.
Oh
Will
yeah.
Smith's son.
Oh my god, I didn't know.
Kid. He
his
looks very weird now.
But I think he's not sticking to the theme. The theme was something about
was
ancient
entre-
tailoring or something like that. Not ancient,
name.
but
Everyone
like
looks like an entrepreneur kind of a theme.
the suit
I think
is.
this was a black theme, maybe?
It was based on Africans
Yeah.
and their like the tailors and all, how they use those special techniques and
Correct.
like I think mainly it was about representing
Yeah.
different styles of
Styles.
sewing and stitching and all of that.
Was
So
about that.
I don't see anything special in
Yeah,
this. I
to
honestly
be honest,
don't.
it just feels like.
How much
yes.
would you rate this look?
I'd say 5.
Three. She's
3.
being generous.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
Because of the suit.
I
it's
will
kind of
give
glossy.
it 3.
What's up with the what's up with
Yeah,
the
I didn't like that either.
Yeah, like why is that there?
But
it
if
looks
we
like a
remove it,
blanket.
then that's-
No, Africans do this, right? The drape thing.
It's for kings
That's the
and
only
all.
African
Oh, yeah,
influence I
it
can
is
see.
for kings and all.
Yeah. Okay.
What's up with his hair? Like I think some of
Yeah.
it's sticking on
My
his
God,
face.
exactly. See,
Yeah.
the only thing I liked about it is
Something is wrong with his face.
I think it's trying to resemble like the roots of a tree or something.
no idea. It would be funny if it's not.
Anyways, next look. Gigi
Gigi
Oh my
Hadid!
God, she's
the
She
queen.
killed the
She
queen.
slayed. Okay, honestly.
But
I
I, don't
love
know if
this.
it's how this is similar to the
Theme.
Theme.
Yeah.
But she's done like I think you can see that there's something different about her dress. You can see the materials like very shiny.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is. If I was a
It's
fashion student,
Gigi
I'd
Hadid.
know.
She will look
Come
great
on,
in
I love her.
whatever she
I'm gonna
does.
give it a 9.
I think two people never go wrong.
Gigi Hadid and Blake
Gigi
Lively.
Hadid, Bella Hadid, and also Blake Lively.
Blake Lively.
True.
Blake Lively, for whatever she's
Yeah.
going through some troubles, you know.
Have,
Oh yeah, the
in her
movie.
personal life.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
with that being said, I think we are big fans of Blake Lively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially Met Gala, so
Yeah.
we miss her. Please come back. So how much for this look?
I
8,
told you,
9.
I would say 9.
I love the because the golden's like complementing her skin.
Solid
really
eight.
To
well.
be honest, love the glitter stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly, solid 8.
Who's this?
Bad Bunny.
Oh, I love the song.
You might
Okay,
know. So
I
this
just
guy
love
is
it. I'm
basically
into Spanish
A
pop
singer.
artist.
Yeah, I know that. I just don't know his face.
Love it.
Why do
Bro.
the sunglasses look edited?
Yeah, they do. And they're like twisted a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He looks Chinese in this.
Yeah, the
Ni hao.
mustache.
Bro, but I love the suit.
Oh yeah, the suit is nice.
Oh, and
but,
his gloves are a nice touch.
oh
Man,
yeah,
look at the shoes, man. I love the shoes as well.
that is true.
It kind of loafers, right?
Mm-hmm.
White.
Oh yeah, it's the
brown
very
leather.
old. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the brown sole
I don't know
going
about
on
the
wooden
bag.
side.
It looks classy.
Gloves
Yeah, I don't know
also.
about the bag.
Gloves also I don't like.
It's not going.
The brooch is pretty.
Yeah.
Broad-
the
yeah,
brooch is
the brooch
pretty.
is
But look at the tie.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
the tie, the shirt, and the jacket.
The shirt is like caramel
Bro,
brown in color.
I love it.
It's nice.
I feel like if this was what we had to rate, I would give it
Yeah.
like an 8 on 10. But if we
No
zoom
face.
out, yeah, face also, face is fine. But if we
Yeah.
zoom out, then it goes to like
Like I think the hat is creative.
The sunglasses make it funny. It doesn't
does.
add to the look.
Yeah.
You know?
I think it's bits and pieces of African or
Yeah.
whatever
Exactly.
he's trying to do. It's not.
So how much for this?
cohesive.
I think 7.5.
7.
She's given it high, man.
Yeah, she's being very generous.
What
You're
about
being very
you?
I
brutal.
love the, I just love it.
7 or 6. I like the
I
suit.
will go 6 because I love the
Suit.
suit. It's crazy. Okay. My fam.
Ze-
The queen. The queen.
Okay.
Anne
yeah,
Hathaway.
legit.
Anne Hathaway. Bro, she doesn't age. I think
It's
she's like
official.
40.
She's a vampire.
Oh,
Yeah,
she is.
bro,
It's
look
official.
at her. She looks the same she did in
glowing,
Devil Wears
man.
Prada, I swear.
yeah.
She's glowing.
Does she
Yeah.
have like a child? Has she given birth?
I don't
You
think
all
so.
I
I don't
doubt
think so. No.
know?
I don't know.
Is she married? I don't know.
She's
No
stunning,
idea.
bhai.
Absolutely no idea.
Yeah.
She's stunning.
Brilliant actress, man.
Oh yeah.
Brilliant
up.
actress.
Devil Wears Prada is my favorite go-to comfort. I can watch it 100
Emily
times.
Blunt. Crazy.
Emily Blunt, oh yeah.
God.
But she's a queen,
Yeah,
man.
she's
Goddess.
like-
Goddess.
Absolute. Bro, you know the necklace she's
Oh,
wearing
yeah.
reminds
I
me
was
of
just gonna say that.
the movie Ocean's 8. You all have seen
11 Oceans.
I
Oh,
haven't.
Oceans
Ocean's
8.
8.
Right.
So
Charlize Theron.
she was the
Yeah,
actress, and
correct,
then they went
correct,
to the Met Gala where she
Correct,
was
correct,
wearing a
correct.
necklace.
I haven't.
Bro. So how much for
So
this
how
look,
much
guys?
for this? Okay.
I like the. Can you zoom in on the skirt? I think it's rhinestones.
Whatever it is, it's glamorous. Like the pattern of it.
I wouldn't
The
wear
heels
something like
aren't
this.
very visible.
Yeah.
The black.
The ring
It's
I
not.
think it's Prada. The
Oh.
heels. Maybe, I don't
could
know.
be, could
Could
be.
be.
Shirt on, amazing. Like the way she has
Her
the
hair.
Legit. Okay, I would straight up.
minimalistic makeup, not too much.
I think
Perfect.
Deepika Padukone had the same hairstyle in like a previous
Yeah,
Met Gala where she had the
right,
Barbie
right,
pink
right.
thing.
Correct.
The exact same hairstyle, I think.
Exactly, yeah.
I feel like there's a nice
9.
but
Yeah,
it's not.
same.
It's not a
9.
Met Gala thing.
I'd still give it a
Anne
9.
Hathaway, man, 9.
Oh,
she
bias.
deserves it, man. Biasness.
Nah.
Sorry.
9.
Anne Hathaway bias. Okay, so now
Okay.
Indian.
Oh, my
Diljit
gosh.
Dosanjh.
Okay. The king. The
the
Badshah.
king.
Some people who talk about how he was the most
Attractive, kind of.
and he was the one who actually took the theme seriously and he was willing to experiment because I feel like all the other Indians who were invited, apart from the Natasha Poonawala lady,
Yeah, right.
she had this weird aise kuch to thing. Everyone else played it very safe, and I feel like I
they
admire
have
him just for
played it safe,
going
yeah.
out and representing Indian culture.
Definitely.
So yeah, this is very royal. I love this. I love
Yeah.
the
Crazy,
colors.
crazy, man.
And it
Everything
does.
is just perfect, you know.
Jewelry is
Yeah.
also really nice.
Just suiting him in every aspect.
Yeah.
She looks royal, man.
Yeah.
The beard, the
Exactly.
pugri.
You know, this is supposed to like be based on like an actual king. Yeah, of
I didn't know
Punjab.
that.
Yeah, because if you see his cape, पीछे ऐसा कुछ लिखा है, I think Punjabi
oh.
में. It's related to the royalty of
Damn.
Punjab.
But
I
there
think.
was some controversy regarding the necklace that he's wearing.
What about
Supposedly, someone named Emma Chamberlain, she's an
Yeah.
influencer or something.
Yeah.
She was allowed to wear the necklace that Diljit Dosanjh wanted to wear with this outfit.
Oh.
But he wasn't allowed because already she has done it.
Okay.
Literally 10 out of 10, bro. He stuck to the theme.
Yeah.
He was willing to go out of his comfort zone, and there's
I
no
would say
weird elements here.
8.
9 or
I'd give
10.
it a 8.
I won't go a perfect 10. There are few imperfections I feel. I don't like the little bit of green in there.
Okay.
I don't really dig that. But you know, everything else is just so
Perfect.
looks royal.
Yeah.
it
You know, it looks royal. But I just think if he wore the necklace that he wanted to, this look would have been something else.
Only if Emma Chamberlain.
10.
Yeah.
10.
Emma
Definitely.
Chamberlain.
But she used to take interviews.
Yeah, she still does. She still
Yeah,
does.
she used to take interviews on the ramp.
Yeah. Her and one more person.
Okay, I think the final look of the day,
S.
R. K.
or should we say
God.
Dolly Chaiwala? I mean, look.
Literally have.
He didn't. He played it safe.
दिलजीत दोसांझ लाइट लग रहा है, झूठ नहीं बोलूंगा.
Yeah. But you know, this is actually.
Especially after the looks that we have seen, Shah Rukh Khan should exude aura.
He is. awesome.
I don't get that from this one. It looks kind of cheap.
I think it's because it's his first time at the Met Gala, so he's not.
Is
used.
it?
It is. I think.
Oh, damn.
It's his
I
first
didn't
time at the
know
Met
that.
Gala, yeah. But there was this thing now where the interview is asking him,
Who are you? Yeah.
I've seen that.
I even asked
That
you
was
that.
crazy.
That was
That
very
is
trendy.
that's so funny actually.
But honestly, I get what they were going for. The execution is not. I mean, what is the belt for? I mean, why is the
Why
Standard
do I feel like
elements.
this is some Chinese, you
the
know?
K is तुम K को हटा दो, and I think still the jewelry will
Why
look
is
fine.
there
The
a
K
K?
wasn't required.
King Khan.
King Khan. The brochure is still
I
nice.
personally like the brooch. Okay.
Stuff I like.
Yeah.
But I think other than going for black, Shah Rukh Khan, they could have gone. And it's Sabyasachi outfit supposedly.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It is. He was with him in the
Yeah.
interview.
Get ready with me, you know.
There was this, there was this controversy about how I think last year there was this, so they have, I don't know what to call them, they're like men, somewhere between security and bodyguards, pata nahi, they just like, they're there, and they're mostly models, and they're hired to like take care of the event, coordinate and stuff. So there was this one event where some actress was there,
Okay.
and people were actually trying to take pictures of the actresses because, when they come onto the red carpet, all of the attention goes to them. But this time apparently that one guy who was like hired to coordinate and stuff, he was very attractive because he was a model. And instead of looking at the actress, they looked at him. So next year, I think for this year, he was not invited to the Met Gala. Like he
Yeah.
was removed from that because they didn't want the attention to go to him.
I have a similar
Bloody
kind of a
hell.
story.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know which exactly is this modeling contest or this, but there was a ramp walk. Indians basically, yeah, there was this ramp walk, and there were a lot of models in a line, and they were proper perfect models, and somehow Janvi Kapoor was in the front.
Oh, nep.
Bro, I saw that.
I did.
It was so
It's just so
it looked really
disappointing.
unprofessional because I saw a breakdown wherein supposedly when you are walking on the ramp. Now look, I am not a woman. I don't know anything about modeling, but what I know is that when you are walking, the dress cannot be hidden.
Huh.
That's
So-
the main
Yeah.
point
Yeah.
of the
So
modeling.
when she's walking, because there's a slit on the right side, it looked like the dress is getting hidden. There's a way of walking, I guess, that models
Yeah,
know how to
they
do
know
it
they are
with that
professionals.
particular dress, but actresses don't, right?
They
I
don't.
mean, some of them are trained, some of them because started off as models,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but not everybody.
Not everyone.
So I think
Especially
that's
not
why she
her.
got. I mean, look, maybe for publicity, maybe because
She's
you
an
know,
actress.
yeah,
Nepo
yeah,
baby.
Maybe
yeah,
their PR did that stunt. I don't know.
I mean, she's a pretty person, okay.
Yeah,
There is
she
no
is.
two
Yeah,
ways about
absolutely.
it, but I think you should do what you're good at.
Yeah, maybe she tried it. I don't know maybe because she wanted to, but then putting her in front when the other models are doing it so well, that just doesn't make sense.
Like
because
Shushmita Sen, Priyanka Chopra, if they
Yeah.
are walking down the ramp,
that's a different
they are walking
story.
down the
They
ramp
look
because
like
they're Miss
perfect.
India, Miss Universe.
Yeah.
That's something else.
But then a lot of memes generated because of that. Janvi was in the front, and the model behind her was actually great. Okay, she was.
That's the problem, na. She was great.
Yeah.
That's why she
That's
got
why
the.
she
yeah.
looked
Yeah, she
like
got
she
trolled.
didn't do a good job.
Ananya Pandey is good on the ramp, I heard.
Yes.
I've not seen. ये सब मेरे फीड में नहीं आता भाई.
मेरे फीड में क्यों आता है? मेरे फीड में आया. ये ऐसा मत बोल यार, ठीक है यार. Fashion by fashion.
Fashion totally.
It's admiration.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Janvi Kapoor, I personally think there was no need to keep her in the front. Plus like,
दिक्कत क्या है? मेरे फीड में आ रहा था hate.
yeah,
He
exactly.
like that and all.
The main point which I want to highlight is that in other countries, models make a career and the personality and a whole fucking. Can I?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the whole like their career out of modeling, they are so good at it and they have the proper sources. They don't lag behind, but in India it's different. There's a lot of competition and models don't get the क्या कहते हैं उसको?
Recognition.
Yeah, recognition that they deserve. Okay, so that is not a thing I'm proud of in India. I don't like that. I mean, I've seen a lot of models in like other countries and they are on top, like Gigi Hadid, Bella Hadid.
Vogue
Exactly.
interviews them. There's a whole
And-
series of like
Exactly.
where they follow models around and
You
they
know, like
see what
I
they
think
do.
like MasterChef, there is a show that Gigi Hadid goes on. It's a show that MasterChef
For
is
models, they teach you how to
for
model.
models and
Yeah.
for fashion designing, right? I think we both saw that show, right, together. Yeah,
who's
exactly.
who's next in fashion or
Next in
something like
fashion.
yeah.
Our
And,
producer is back, guys. Our producer, she's दिख नहीं रही है, but yeah,
Miss
she's
Ghosh.
going coordinating from henceforth.
High budget.
Yeah. I have hired my sister for free. I mean, I will show the BTS of this setup. It looks very hi-fi.
It is. There's
Yeah,
so
it
many
is.
wires. Oh
so
my
much
god.
struggle.
Yes.
So
I
many
hope
lights.
you like the end product. Anyways, continue.
So I was saying, you know the ramp walk in which I don't know the name, why do I forget, but they had wings in it. They had given wings for that ramp walk.
Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's
Victoria's
Secret,
Secret.
that
Yeah.
is
Ah, even I
Okay, I love that. Okay, that's like
Producer
my favorite
guy.
part. So one model did not have the wings, and she did a really savage kind of like just a face, like uninterested face. But then that got popular, and then she got famous because of it.
Damn.
So that's what I'm saying. If that would have happened in India, the model wouldn't have gone famous. She would have just gotten hate. That's what I'm saying. But in other countries, it's like, oh, she's the diva. Okay, she slayed it with that look, and even without the wings, she actually did it really nice.
I feel like the models who do go popular, who are Indians, are the ones who go abroad.
Yeah.
Like you will see news, occasional news of okay, this Indian model represented
Yeah, exactly.
Gucci, represented this. That's when they'll get famous. Abhi I feel like Indians modeling में है, but it's more of like Instagram
Like
Male
based.
models
जो Miss
are
India
very-
बनते हैं, they go into Bollywood.
In
They
fact, I
don't
know
continue with magazine shoots or
Exactly.
anything, right?
I know this one person from dance class. She's 2005 born, and she's won I think Miss Navi Mumbai.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and she's literally our age. That's very cool.
2009.
2005,
Oh,
five,
okay,
five.
right.
Yeah, that's very
That's
cool.
a good thing to know about.
Yeah. And she's so humble, like, you know, when you look at her, you'll feel like, oh, she's so intimidating. You know, some people have that look.
Yeah.
But she talks so well. She's like the
no
most...
wonder why she's the Miss Navi Mumbai.
Yeah, she's very humble. Like, honestly, when I saw her first in dance class, I didn't expect ki bhai... She's
Yeah.
become a celebrity now, I feel, because so many people recognize her, I'm sure.
That's great.
Can I talk about the dark side of Met Gala?
Oh yeah.
So there was
Please
this
go on.
one video I saw because I was bored. I was trying to study but I couldn't. About how, you know, the main person behind Met Gala, there's
Yeah,
this
the one who hosted it.
what's
Anna Wintour.
yeah, Anna Wintour, right, producer.
knows.
Producer
She knows.
on fire.
Yeah. So Anna Wintour, the Devil Wears Prada mein, it was all based on Anna Wintour only. Like the devil in Devil Wears Prada is supposed to be Anna Wintour.
But Met Gala is basically a charity, if I'm not wrong.
Charity only,
Yeah.
but Anna Wintour is the head of Vogue, na, so she organizes everything.
Can you pass me the bottle of water?
So there was this controversy about how she controls literally everything from the
Yeah.
entire guest list.
That was the title of the video, I guess. I mean, she was in the front and there were like models standing beside her. I got that video suggestion.
Oh, I don't remember the title. I just clicked on it because it was like Met Gala.
Yeah, Met Gala.
So with her, it was like the whole conversation was about how she controls everything. And I think, especially this year when Sabrina Carpenter came, Anna Wintour told Sabrina Carpenter that because she's short, she can't wear like a long thing. So no pants for you.
Oh,
That's why
damn.
she was wearing like this swimming costume sort
Yeah.
of thing.
So did Lisa, right?
Lisa
Yeah.
also,
Yeah.
there was a
Even
controversy
Lisa.
about that also. But like she literally dictates what people should wear, everything. And if someone does something controversial, I think there were a few guests who were invited in the
But
previous
then
years.
they don't get involved.
Blacklisted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, but if they go and talk something which is not good about the Met Gala, she will somehow get to know and she will not
Yeah.
invite them next year. And some people were also talking about how the Met Gala, like, you know, it looks very nice on the outside. So many people dressing
Yes.
up, pairing up with designers, but it's all just very superficial. Because once you work on something for like months and the event apparently is not that exciting,
Yeah.
you just go inside and you're like, okay, abhi kya
That's
kare?
true.
Khana hai, music hai, abhi kya kare? Like, we don't even know what goes inside there.
Like, we don't know the after parties.
We
are
don't
there.
know. After parties and all are there, but we don't know what exactly happens there. Like, people go and talk.
This is for the celebrities who are there. It's just publicity.
Yeah.
It's all publicity.
publicity.
Some people, I think there was this one actress, I forgot. You know, there's this movie called 13 Going on 30.
Oh yeah, I've watched it.
Yeah, the main actress in
Yeah.
that, like the one opposite the guy who plays Hulk, uska naam kya hai?
Mark Ruffalo.
Mark Ruffalo. So he was the hero, and like the main woman,
Oh, Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer Garner.
Jennifer
yeah,
Garner.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So she was talking about how she was once invited, but then she didn't go back because she found it very scary. And there was this also one incident where I think Kim Kardashian, she wanted to wear this dress that what's her name? Yeah, I can't remember. Marilyn Monroe. She knows everything.
Oh, like she borrowed Marilyn Monroe's gown, right?
The one she got famous for, like
it
where
got
the
torn also, thoda sa.
Side se.
and she lost a lot of weight, like 15 pounds or something, to
Correct.
fit into that.
Oh.
So there's a lot of toxicity around that as well. That you
Oh,
know, to
damn.
get that one perfect picture, to get that one perfect shot, or to get famous, they have to do so much, and it's not even worth it in the end. Plus, the tickets cost like $35,000, $70,000. Yeah, it's like a
Just
lot.
to appear in the Met Gala.
I'm not
That's
sure if the actors who
crazy.
get invited have to pay, but definitely, utna to cost hai.
God damn.
Yeah.
The best.
और ये charity
Met
जाता
Gala-
किधर है?
Huh?
आपको
अच्छा.
बोलना
Where does this charity go?
Let's
Oh,
go.
let's not Google it.
Costume department का for funding the costume department in the Met Museum.
Oh wait,
Oh
that's
my
not very
God.
charitable then.
Yeah.
I know that. It's not charity anyway.
So it's basically for our entertainment. We
Yeah.
get to see beautiful
Yeah,
people
stars.
dressing up, looking pretty.
Some of
Let's
them at
enjoy
least.
that. But yeah, there are as Anusha mentioned, it's
A lot
not
of toxicity around.
it's not all
that.
white. It's black and white.
Yeah.
There are a
Come
few
on, that's
Met
the way I
Gala-
can put it, right?
There are a
What?
few.
Okay, so a few Met Gala moments which I love was the one in which Ariana Grande wore that grey big thing. Okay, that was the best thing ever. And there was like last year's Met Gala was way better than this one's.
I remember the Met Gala. I think we reviewed that Met Gala.
That was 2023.
Yeah, when Blake Lively came on the carpet,
Oh,
she
yeah, with
changed
the-
her. It became a maroon, say light blue.
Yeah.
That's the Blake Lively is something else.
She came in Ryan also.
Yeah. Ryan and I was just looking at her.
And he's just wearing a
It's
suit.
normal suit.
Cutie.
Dashing guy, but normal suit.
Yeah.
He
That's
wanted
the, that's actually attractive.
Kind of, yeah.
He wanted the focus and the spotlight on her wife.
Exactly.
His wife.
That is
I mean, he can't do much in front of Blake Lively to get the spotlight.
Oh.
I mean, let's be honest.
yeah.
Let's be honest. क्या ही पहन लेगा?
Wait.
क्या ही पहन लेगा?
He'll have to wear what Diljit Dosanjh is
Yeah,
wearing
yeah,
for
yeah.
attention, literally.
Imagine Ryan Reynolds wearing Diljit Dosanjh's outfit.
No, that's funny.
Because whoever is on the photo and then boom, Ryan Reynolds.
Maybe, who knows, next year.
I have a topic to talk on. So do you know this like a motivational speaker, the Wizard Liz?
Oh, let's
The
talk
tea,
about
the
that. The
tea,
tea, the
man.
biggest tea. I wanted to talk
Please
about
go on.
this.
Please go on.
Exactly.
I want. Oh,
There are
okay,
just
we're
so
gonna
many
wait.
things around this. Okay, so I'll tell you the basic idea of it. So she is a great motivational speaker, and
It's like
she's on the-
therapy.
yeah, therapy exactly. And she's
Online
on
therapy.
the internet since a very long time. Okay, she's popular among our age group. I don't know about
Yeah.
the others. So since childhood, I've been watching her videos. It's about peace, or maybe even getting bold, or having proper relationships and stuff.
Like confidence, how to come out of past
Yeah.
traumas. Like, you know, your parents give you some trauma, so how to heal out of that and how to have proper relationships
exactly.
and all of
Correct.
And she has been through it. Like her dad was actually abusive, so she tells her own experience and how she got out of it, and how this thing which she does in front of the camera helps her and helps her career plus the other people. And she loves her audience, okay, and we love her too.
Yeah.
She's like the perfect. I wanted to be like her. Even I do right now. She's great. But then there is this guy called Landon. Okay,
Oh,
she was
God.
dating him, and
Oh, the
Yeah,
recent thing
yeah,
that has
like
happened.
2-3
And that
days
guy
ago.
came and like is apologizing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know the male side of it.
that is just I hate him after all this. Like I promise.
I saw a
like,
few
this-
posts in which they are like the person who manifested the ideal, her soulmate. Also, I don't know what exactly the guy did. I mean, he definitely cheated, but what exactly did he do?
He basically
yeah.
messaged someone on Snapchat, like he
My
created
old
a second fake account
Yeah.
on Snapchat, and he messaged someone, and he was like, "Do you want to meet up?" And that
Yeah.
girl was like, "No, but you have
Peyton?
a girlfriend."
Her name was
Peyton, yeah.
So he texted Peyton saying let's catch up and shit, and Peyton
Was
actually
like-
screenshotted and sent it to Liz.
And Liz was so grateful. And
They were
meanwhile,
flirting.
kind of. And
Kind of, yeah.
Liz was pregnant. She still
4
is
months pregnant.
4 months pregnant. And this guy was living in her house with like her cats and her baby literally inside her womb. And he's gone and cheated. And we just felt so betrayed because if someone like the wizard Liz can get cheated on.
And some people say that he did it on purpose. He observed her and how she is getting her success, and kind of stalked her to show the world how such a great, powerful, successful woman can be
Oh, yeah.
manipulated easily. That's just the worst part of it. I hate, honestly.
And also one more thing is that just like I think this happened like 2, 3, 4, 5 days ago.
Yeah.
2, 3 well, like a few days before that controversy came up, the last video she posted on her YouTube channel was with her
Landon,
husband, like a
yeah.
husband tag, like everything they like. I didn't see the whole
Q&A,
video.
I guess. It was
Something
Q&A.
like that, yeah, about how she feels respected and heard and all of that shit.
But-
and then this happens.
Yeah.
Imagine.
My mind literally, I woke up in the one morning and I just saw this reel and I was traumatized.
It breaks your heart, right? I mean,
It does.
Because I mean, someone
not
who's
just hard, but like also the fact that how bad this world is. Like, such people exist.
it makes you trust men less.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you can.
Put it bluntly.
Yeah,
That is true.
because if I find someone in the future and if I like trust them or whatever, and then they end up
You
doing
would
this
never
shit,
know.
I'll
how
have
they
trust,
are.
bro. Only the person who's gone through it will understand how it feels. Like
That
we
is-
do empathize with
yeah,
her, but we can't
exactly.
feel what she feels.
Totally.
It's
Let's hope we don't.
let's hope we don't.
And
Fingers crossed.
the part which I liked, I didn't really like the cheating and stuff which he did, obviously not. But the thing which I liked is that her reaction to it. She was
She
so
was,
cool
yeah.
about it, and she even put up a story saying, "This ring, I'm selling it and giving it to the single mothers." Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, she's selling her
Man,
ring.
like, that's just great. Okay.
That shows you how much she's worked on herself.
Yeah,
Like she did
exactly.
not give like a very
Even
dramatic
if he
reaction.
tried to step on her, she didn't let him step on her.
Exactly. She didn't let him feel like तूने मेरे को destroy कर दिया है.
Exactly.
She didn't give him the power.
Exactly.
She
Exactly.
just posted, he just made me stronger. This incident made me even stronger, and
It's all meant
yeah,
to be.
they were just engaged and not married, and thank God this happened before the marriage, or else it would have been more traumatizing for her. And the baby is still there. Maybe, definitely she'll raise him or her. I don't know.
Very well.
Yeah, very well. And like, Landon is getting too much hate, and she said that please don't hate him for this, but why
ऐसा हो
would
ही नहीं
the
सकता.
world not hate him?
Yeah.
Bro, yeah, that's just unbelievable. But the fact that she said don't go on hitting him is just generous of her.
I mean, wow.
But what really weird, like creeps me out is how could someone like her attract such a weird guy?
Yeah.
I mean, if she, like someone who's worked on herself so much and like has so much confidence and she looks good as well, someone like her can get cheated on like so much later, that too. It just
Exactly.
instills like a new fear in us. कि भाई किसी को भी हो सकता
How
है.
long were they dating?
I
it
think
was
1
a
year.
Yeah.
A year or something. Yeah.
And then she even like said it in front of the camera how she met him, and there are these.
It was a well publicized relationship.
very very well.
Yeah.
So the
And they
guy
knew each
knew
other.
that if he does something wrong, he will get bashed for it. So he didn't care for it as well.
I don't know what happened.
He
Maybe he
just-
thought it was a
yeah.
fake account, so he wouldn't
Exactly.
get
What the fuck,
noticed.
And then the fact that he was so dumb to text some random girl from his old contacts, trusting her that she won't go and tell this.
Yeah, it's
like
just
the hell.
like
He's just
weird.
dumb. And then the video which he uploaded, oh, I regret it. What does that? How does that even help, man?
Yeah,
Should have
bro.
thought about it before doing all that stuff.
And like if you
The
don't,
thoughts don't even come to your mind.
Yeah.
Simply put.
Exactly. And the thing that people notice in the videos of their Q&A, his facial expression,
Yeah, he
him
doesn't-
not being interested, it shows.
it shows. The
Like,
last
you
video
know, if
that
you're
was
not
uploaded.
interested, you'll just be like, yeah. Or else if someone is talking, for example, if she is talking and he's looking at her, he won't be all smiling, he'll be like this. It shows, he's giving a bad reaction to it. I mean, he's not proud of it, you know.
I mean, his apology was compared to. Have you seen the K-drama Queen of Tears, right?
Queen of Tears, yeah.
The actor who was
I have
supposedly
watched it.
dating a minor who then committed suicide. Have you seen that?
No, not at all.
I think I've
That
watched it.
reaction was being compared to this guy's reaction to
No, I
okay, I'm
didn't.
sorry and stuff,
Yeah.
but had done nothing wrong and stuff like that. You know, it's not good for us men because
just-
we anyways do not have a, you know, in general,
Good reputation.
We don't have a good reputation, right? These things just
Men are
make it
viewed
worse for
as
us.
yeah.
I'm not saying that मेरे को कुछ judge करते हैं लोग या फिर ऐसा कुछ है, but somewhere or the other, even though you are not part of the problem, but you are a part of the problem. It's
Because of your gender.
Exactly.
You get related, yeah.
because
I think even women can say this in some situations.
No, but I feel like having someone, like finding someone who's like really good. There are obviously good men. There's like a whole spectrum,
Yeah,
right? There's
there
men
are.
like Landon,
Exactly.
somewhere on the spectrum, and then there's people who like cheat and stuff. And on the other side, there are people who are actually good because I've
Like
seen
the
so many
one which you
happy
mentioned,
couples.
The Met Gala who was just on his wife.
Blake Lively and
Yeah,
Ryan
Blake
Reynolds,
Lively,
yeah.
right.
So there are people like that. So it really depends on your luck if you're able to find them. We're not saying that all men are bad. We're just saying that
exactly most of them.
a lot of them are
Yeah.
turning out to be bad. So trust issues sort of have, but we have hopes you'll find
Yeah.
someone good.
Yeah.
We should always keep out hope.
Yeah, because what's life without hope?
Exactly.
That's the quote of the day, man.
I always I live by this.
Yeah.
Always keep out hope.
Because why not? Might as well be
Exactly.
positive, right?
Exactly.
Like what's if you think if you think about negative stuff, you'll attract negative energy.
Exactly.
It'll just make your life worse. There's no point doing that.
That's the best thing one could have in their mindful practice, daily practice.
Can we talk about manifestation?
Oh yeah,
Let's go. Let's go, boy. Let's
Okay.
go.
Yeah, man.
So I feel like manifestation is something that's like come up recently in the last few, I think 1 or 2 decades or something.
Yeah.
It's so you all know how it works, right? So apparently what you do is you wake up in the, like apparently what they say is the people who achieve their goals is not like something random, right? So what they do is, and it's all based on physics, it's not some absurd random
Oh, I didn't
magic.
know that.
So if you vibrate on this,
So it's not pseudoscience.
it's not pseudoscience. There is a
Alright.
physics theory. Even Einstein, I think, talked about manifestation.
Did he?
So I think, see, if you
Have
say
you guys seen Lucy?
Lucy?
Scarlett Johansson movie?
no,
I mean,
Oh yeah, I have. God.
it kind of showed, I mean, it's fiction, but it
Yeah, it is
showed the
fiction.
power and the capability of your
Yeah,
mind.
Like she was
You know?
like, क्या कहते हैं उसको? Out of the world. She had the thinking of.
Like,
an
for
alien
example, you're running in a race.
Yeah.
You will run, you will do your best. Your opponents, you're seeing your opponents running better than you. You will give the force, but you might lose.
Yeah.
Now imagine the same 100-meter race, but behind you there's a tiger.
you'll run.
You will obviously run
Yeah.
faster than you have ever run in your life because you're running for your life.
I feel like
So that's the part.
that's the power of the mind.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So as I was saying, so what basically happens is, say, like suppose if your goal is to somehow compete in a marathon, like for me, I want to run a 21K in like January, okay? Some of me and my friends are doing it. So I will start training for it soon, and my end goal is obviously to like run the 21K with a
Yeah.
decent speed. So I will visualize that, and that goal, okay, it vibrates on a certain frequency which is above mine because I've not achieved it yet. So what happens is every day when you visualize that you're able to complete it or like you're getting there, you start like when you even think about it, you get on the same frequency. So your body actually doesn't know the difference between you achieving the goal and you imagining achieving the goal. So your body thinks, okay, oh, we already achieved it, let's vibrate on the same frequency. And when you keep doing that, and obviously you have to work towards your goal, it's not like it's gonna come to you. But when you keep doing that, you get like closer to the goal, and one day you achieve it.
I have a quote for it.
Yeah.
Act like the person you want to be.
It's called false something.
Huh? It's like.
It has a term, I
Yeah,
forgot.
it has a term.
But basically,
But like, for example, if I wanna be like someone I idolize, for example, Dua Lipa, maybe. So
Oh, yeah.
start behaving like her. Like I be like, I don't know who I was yesterday. I'm just now like her. And then I start doing my routine and gym and eating and everything perfectly. Even work on my speech or maybe my academics, and then
alter ego.
yeah.
Alter ego.
That's the word, exactly. So you start becoming that. Your subconscious mind be like, oh, now you're this. There's no going back.
There's no going back.
Yeah, so that is a great strategy actually. And even, I don't know if you have heard this term or not, but there is this thing called subliminal.
Oh, yeah.
God. Do you know what subliminal?
No.
Can I
What's that?
can I
Yeah,
explain?
yeah.
So basically, subliminals, Kashyap's full on getting, bro. This is full Ranveer show
This
vibe.
is like lecture चालू है और मजा आ रहा है.
मजा आ रहा है ना?
हाँ.
हाँ, that's it. So basically, it's based on manifestation only. So you have a conscious
What's the
mind.
term?
Subliminal. Subliminal.
Okay.
So basically, you have a conscious mind, you have a subconscious mind. So for you to manifest something, you have to obviously process it in your conscious mind, but your subconscious mind has to accept that you can, right? If your subconscious mind believes that you can't run the race, you can't do this, you can't do that, then you won't achieve the goal.
Exactly.
So you have to have your subconscious mind in alignment with the goal. So subliminals, what they do is sub. So sub is like something you can't really process with your conscious mind. So what it tries to do is it gives affirmations, okay, but you
Exactly.
can't, and it labels like covers it with music. So there'll be like
Yeah.
affirmations saying, I am strong, I am capable of achieving this goal, but it'll
Along
be
with
covered.
some music.
Yeah,
in
it'll
it.
be covered with like some music and like
Yeah.
some different frequencies and stuff.
And good visual images.
Visual
If you
images,
watch it.
yeah, visual images. And so yeah, basically that. And if you keep listening to it, you're basically programming your subconscious mind to achieve the goal.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Like for example, if I want to be like Dua Lipa, I'll just put a subliminal of successful women or pretty, and then I'll start believing that I am that. Okay, I am that. I'll just be like, oh yeah, I am all that. Maybe I was holding myself back from all the negative thoughts in my mind, and I don't care whoever says anything about me. I am who I want to be and who I think I am. So it's kind of a power. I believe in magic, and I think it's kind of a mind magic related to all that. It's just amazing. It's brilliant way of motivating yourself. And as she said, affirmations, okay? Early in the morning, if you start your day with affirmations, especially looking yourself at the mirror and saying things to yourself, it helps.
It programs your subconscious and your
Yeah.
conscious, and you actually attract that
Yeah.
energy because you vibrate on the same
You
frequency.
become bold, and you just don't have a single atom of negativity in yourself. It's that.
It's literally just physics, like attracts
Yeah.
like.
Goddamn.
And apparently, if you think this is like not like some bullshit and all, like
Yeah.
who will go in the mirror and tell themselves? There's a clip of Ronaldo, like Cristiano Ronaldo,
Oh,
where
yeah.
before a match, have you seen it?
I have.
Before a match, like I think he was not before a match, during the match, only
During.
before a goal.
Goal.
Okay, like I think penalty shoot or something. Wow, I didn't expect to know the word penalty. That's crazy. But like penalty हो जाता है थोड़ा
Yeah.
football खेला तो
Let's go, boy.
हाँ, थोड़ा खेला है.
थोड़ा
exactly.
खेल before he kicks the goal, he always tells himself कि oh, you are strong, you can
Yeah.
kick this goal. Like someone at his level is also following the same practice.
Exactly.
So you can see that it works.
And I play table tennis, as you all know. So there is this tournament I went to, and there was this guy. He was actually older than me a lot. So he was playing the match with some opponent, and the score was very unbalanced. Okay, it was 0-5, something like that. And the 0-1 was the guy who was, which I just mentioned. So he did not expect him to lose. He actually thought he would win, even if the score was so imbalanced. So he was like, okay, he literally starting to talk to himself loudly in there, and he didn't care whoever was looking at him.
What did he say?
He was screaming like, yeah, you can do it, to himself. Okay, he did not look at anyone else. He did not care about anyone around. All he knew was he could do it from the 0 to whatever the winning point was.
So
Did he
basically, if you can make your mind
win?
believe,
He won.
if you can make your mind, your subconscious mind believe you can do it,
Exactly.
you will be able to do it.
Power. Some kind of power.
You all know this is based on the same topic, but like go into a slightly different tangent.
Okay.
You all know about how the story between Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah, that is another tea to talk on.
Yeah, so
What happened?
basically Hailey
Crazy.
Bieber used to be like a major Justin Bieber fan, okay? Like since she was a
This is
teenager.
so exciting. I
Yeah.
have binged all the videos of this.
Same. So apparently she used to literally worship him and she
Yeah.
would follow his, there used to be like Instagram fan accounts for him.
Exactly.
So she would text them, because these fan accounts would know where Justin is. So she would go and eat at those restaurants where
Yeah,
he was
he
at,
was, yeah.
hoping to get accidentally noticed
Yeah,
by
and
him.
she also used to copy Selena Gomez style.
Oh,
That is-
that is crazy
And she
bullshit.
still copies different, like
Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, Sabrina Carpenter and Tate McRae, I guess. Yeah.
I don't know
so-
Tate.
Yeah, she's cool. I mean, they are best friends, I guess.
Even
Even
Road.
Kendall. Yeah, Road. Bro, it came on Vogue. Road.
Road.
Justin Bieber said she would never come on the Vogue cover, and she just did. It's a big accomplishment for them.
Yeah, but I also feel like it's so weird because
It is.
she chased him for literally 10 years and she did get married, and there were like, if Hailey Bieber can go from like being his fan to being his
Exactly.
wife, अभी उनके बीच में जो भी चल रहा है वो चल रहा है, but she at least married him, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy
She
bullshit.
accomplished her obsessive goal.
It was
She was
obsession. It was
obsessed.
pure obsession.
Pure obsession, and the strategies which she used. First, I think the first meetup of her and Justin Bieber was due to her dad.
Her dad
Her
had all the
dad knew.
connections. Her
Yeah.
dad's like famous.
So he
So-
went up to Justin Bieber and said, "My daughter is a big fan of yours and she would like to meet you." And then she
Yeah.
was there. Just crazy.
It's weird. And she copied, like when Selena Gomez, like she said,
Yeah.
used to like post anything, she would
Same.
is like if she was wearing a particular outfit or like following a particular style, you would see Hailey
Even
doing the same
jewelries.
thing
Exactly.
in the exact same pose. Like a post would come up in like maximum 2 days. And it's weird. Imagine the
It
stuff
was
Selena
obvious.
Gomez had gone
It
through.
was obvious.
It was weird.
And like I think it was very recent. After breaking up with Selena Gomez, he immediately got engaged with.
4 to 5 months
Yeah.
later, he got
It was
yeah,
very-
yeah.
But I, to be
I
honest,
love Selena Gomez as an artist,
yeah,
as an actor,
me too.
because I've been following her for a while.
like her better not.
Yeah, but I am usually not very into the personal lives of people because I feel like I love them for their
I
craft.
guess only women
Girls
can,
are, yeah.
No, I mean I
It's
am a
biology.
little bit. It's
Yeah.
not like that, but
Now
I
you know
feel like
so much about
what
men.
happens is now, if I get involved in their personal lives, I won't see the artist.
Yeah.
Then in their art, I will see what I shouldn't see.
Yeah.
Like for example, Ranveer Singh.
Hmm.
If I start looking into him for his personal lives, is what he does outside of his acting gigs, I will not see his roles the same way.
To be honest, yeah, you go.
I think I feel like that's why I still believe that Ranveer Singh is the best actor
Oh yeah.
in his
So
generation.
versatile, yeah.
Like
Legit.
I like him more than Vicky Kaushal and Ranbir Kapoor combined.
Oh.
I feel
That's strong.
he is a better actor. Now what he's doing off screen, I don't care.
Yeah.
What is he doing off screen? Is
I
he doing
don't
something
His
controversial?
eccentric behavior,
The
people don't
clothes.
like him and stuff. Yeah, the photo shoot that he did or something like that.
The
I don't
nude
You
know.
know,
thing.
I
Yeah,
just feel like this whole Bollywood industry is being manipulated by something or someone.
I
It's very
don't care,
toxic.
bro. Give me good
Yeah,
movies.
it's very
I need good
I
movies.
don't really watch Bollywood movies like lately. Not many. I just watch the trending ones on Netflix.
The last one I liked was again a big magnum opus only, Chaava.
I don't even know.
Chaava was very
Chaava
nice.
was
Chaava was
amazing.
great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people
was-
cried and all.
Yeah.
I cried during that, the sequence in
But-
which
I have something to say. Yeah, you continue.
you tell me. I will speak later.
I did not really like the music that they gave.
Chaava.
100%.
I
100%. Ajay Atul would have done a better job.
It was Ajay Atul.
No, it was
No, it
A.R.
wasn't.
Rahman.
Yeah.
A.R. Rahman didn't do a good job.
No.
He did not. He put
Ajay
the
Atul
romantic
knew-
music.
Ajay Atul know the Marathi
Marathi.
essence.
Yeah,
Exactly,
Zingat
yeah.
is by them only,
But
no?
and like in a very very abysmal movie like Adi Purush, Ajay Atul gave fantastic music.
Fantastic.
Fantastic
He
music.
could have done.
I mean,
Everyone's
if
talking
you
about
watch that movie with your eyes closed, it's a good movie. Adi Purush. Because the music is extremely
Yeah.
nice. Those same guys, if they had done the same thing with Chaava, it would have been a different movie altogether. Because A.R. Rahman, with all due respect, he has done a great job in many
Yeah.
movies,
And I
Maniratnam
also-
movies especially, but this wasn't something great. But with
Yeah.
that being said, there was an entire sequence in which Chaava was captured and
Oh,
was
yeah.
being tortured,
And the display was also
and the
nice.
Kaviraj and Chaava ke beech mein there was a poetry battle.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't
Oh,
seen
that was actually the best part of the movie.
cried.
In the end,
It was like, have you seen theatre
fantastic.
on
I
YouTube?
didn't
or-
see
Yeah, I
it.
saw
It
it
was
as
like
well.
I've seen
theatre.
half.
It was like
Yeah.
theatre playing on the screen.
Oh my
Like actual
god.
play. The plays.
Yeah.
It was like play chal raha hai aankhon ke samne.
Damn.
It was beautiful.
It
That
was.
entire
I should
sequence was
see it.
money's worth. अगर पूरी picture खराब होती ना वो एक sequence जो है it would
हाँ,
have been very
it
nice.
would have,
Wow.
It was beautiful.
Everyone did a good job, like acting and everything. Was
Kaviraj,
perfect.
the role,
But
that guy is very
again,
good. I
one
think
more-
Mokka was also, he was only doing that job. Malegaon Express. So that guy, I don't know. What's the guy's name? I forgot the guy's name, but it's a very good
I know
actor.
Malegaon Express. I think I watched it Adha on Netflix because I think this was released when I was like very busy with like fest and stuff, fest and exams. But I remember when I saw on Netflix there was this one scene where he was fighting with he was in a fighting scene and basically he fell into the room where the tiger is and the tiger was released and how he actually killed the tiger and he came.
There was a scene in Chaava too, right?
That scene
In
was
Chaava,
like,
they
literally
very
so
smartly didn't show how he killed the tiger.
Yeah, they did not.
They were like, in history, it's being written that he killed the tiger, but
But
as
nobody
how?
animal
knows.
Yeah, we
abuse
don't
and
know.
all.
No animal abuse. Nobody knows how he exactly killed the tiger.
He opened the mouth or something, no?
He
with his
opened the
hands.
mouth, but nobody
They
has
did
seen
not
it.
say- yeah.
It's being said,
Ah.
right? So they were like, we are leaving it to the audience's interpretation of how they want to see their hero. And even when he was being tortured, he wasn't shown, like the disfigurements weren't shown.
Acha.
It was like from the face was darkened. So what you had to imagine, okay, my god, what is this guy going through?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was I love
There
it
was a
when
lot of
filmmakers allow us to interpret.
Yeah, exactly. That's
They
the
make
best
us
part.
work. Okay, what could have been?
Yeah.
Like, have you guys seen Quentin Tarantino movies by any chance? So basically, imagine in a story, a suitcase is very important in which there is something of extreme importance. But through the entirety of the movie, even when the suitcase is opened, there is just a light coming out. But till the end of the movie, the audience doesn't know what is in that suitcase and why is it so important.
It's like Gossip Girl. You don't know who the Gossip Girl is.
So basically, in that sense, it plays with the audience's mind. They make you okay. क्या हो सकता है?
Keeps them
What could have
engaged.
been?
Yeah.
And the people who are not really listening to it won't enjoy the movie. That's the thing. It's only for proper movie lovers. They actually concentrate and watch it. Another thing I would like to say about Chaava is that I personally feel Rashmika Mandanna was not the... She did a great job, I'm not saying that. But
Someone could have been a better fit who was good with the language, but I feel she is hated for no reason.
She's so nice.
Yeah, I mean, in whichever movie that before the release only she was hated, and when you see the movie, she's great.
I've heard
In
of
Animal, Animal, she was being, after the teaser there, she was being, ridiculed. What is the dialogue delivery and all.
Especially because of the movie Animal.
But Animal, she did a great performance, man.
I haven't seen.
I mean, you might not. I think most of the girls don't like the movie.
Yeah, the
Animal?
biggest.
Animal.
It's
I
the
don't
toxic
hate it
masculine.
either, but yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
But I feel like it is toxic masculinity because that guy is toxic.
Yeah.
So if a character is toxic, you have to show him as toxic,
Yeah.
right?
Just show not
So
story
I don't
which
get
has
why
happened.
people are like कैसे दिखा दिया अरे वो
हाँ.
गंदा character है
Exactly.
अभी
yeah.
तुम गंदे character को गंदा ही दिखाओगे ना
We're
How
not
can-
asking you to idolize
But
him.
yeah
then the
if
one
you're
thing-
idealizing him then you are stupid.
Ha, exactly. That's what I wanted to say.
A movie can't change an entire society.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
that's
you
so
can't
A
be
movie is for
influenced
entertainment.
Yeah.
with movies like that. It's not a right thing.
I mean,
But Indian
in the end
audience-
the character loses everything, right?
Yeah.
So I mean if in the end the bad guy
It's losing everything. It's
who's
sending a
technically
good
the
message.
hero of the movie, he loses everything in the movie. His wife leaves him. Okay. So and what he was fighting for I won't spoil it for you. So what he was fighting for in the entire movie, ultimately gets to know, even though he has won, he has lost.
Yeah.
Because what he wants, he won't get,
Yeah.
even though he has won.
Oh.
You will, after watching the movie, you will know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, perfect है यार मतलब.
But the thing is,
Just because director थोड़ा सा तुमको लगता है कि misogynist हो सकता है. you
But
are
it's the
bashing the
character.
movie.
Like he's trying to portray a certain character. You
Yeah,
can't have all
you can't
emotionally
trust
stable
it.
characters.
Exactly,
Where's the fun in
exactly.
that?
yeah, I'm saying that the one problematic thing with Indian audience is that they are heavily influenced
Oh
by
yeah,
Bollywood
so
films.
true. I was gonna say that.
Yeah, and because of that,
सिगरेट पीना कूल कहाँ से हुआ? हमारे एक्शन हीरोज के थ्रू ही हुआ ना.
Exactly.
Like even still in most movies, the
They
cool
show it.
ways of
The
inhaling
bad guy, the
cigarettes and
cool
all.
bad guy,
Yeah.
smoking, and now it's vaping. But yeah, basically smoking.
Even the heroes, they were like cool style एकदम smoking
Yeah.
करने का. It is
So
what it is. People find it cool, so now everybody does it.
but then again, they should know that it's not really good
It's
for the
so
health.
harmful. Apparently, there's like 400 carcinogens in
Exactly.
one cigarette.
Yeah.
So it's so bad.
It's not good, man. It's not good.
Yeah, people still do it.
So moving on to our final topic. It's more about us. It's more about our friendship.
Okay.
So as you guys know, I have seen at least my dad and my mom. They lost out on their college friends, on their school friends
Yeah.
because as
Work.
we do, they didn't have social media.
Yeah.
So when they
There's
were
a
in
huge
different
part.
places in the country or maybe for studies,
That's
people
true.
went to different countries also after college.
Mhm.
They couldn't keep in touch. But then
Yeah.
Facebook came along. Someone got, hey, this is my friend. Also
After
through
so
connections,
long.
follow request. So how do you guys feel like social media has helped us, you with your other friends to keep in touch? Because I would say, imagine in a world where social media isn't there at all.
Oh god.
Could have we been
I have
having that
watched-
kind of contact?
I
yeah,
feel like
that's like,
And like,
go on.
I also want to know that I am not in contact with everybody who were my good friends in college. Sorry, college bol raha hu, in
school.
in secondary. Like we met in Ryan, right? 11, 12.
Mm.
Like not everybody who were my good friends in 11, 12th, I'm not in contact with everybody
Yeah.
of them. In school life, people, my mom and dad tell me, hey, what about that guy? Hey, what about
Yeah.
that person?
Yeah, you
What
lost
about that
contact.
guy?"
Yeah,
Like,
same.
"Arey, true man, I am not in contact with those people. They were so close to me.
Yeah.
So, how do you think we are still so connected? And what is special about this bond that we are still going strong? It's a very vast question, but I want
Yeah.
to hear your thoughts on this.
So
You go.
Yeah.
I feel like it's both. It's like a double-edged sword because on the positive side, obviously, like you see the stories, you see the posts. That is, if they're
Yeah.
posting regularly, you know, okay, they're in this college, doing this degree or like whatever they're doing. You know what they're up to. So if you want, you can message them. Like if you see my dance stories, you like reply to them, and that way, we'll re-establish that connection that we had. That's like the good side. But the bad side is you may end up comparing yourself to them.
Yeah.
If they're going on achieving too much, you'll be like, Arey yaar, we used to be in the same circumstances. What am I doing with my life? I see this a lot because as a med student, I don't have that much of like
I relate to
a
that.
happening
Yeah.
life. Yeah, like I feel like all college students at this point where they don't have their own money and they're
And
trying
then
to
others are earning.
others are earning,
others are
they're
earning.
living like freely
Example.
in terms of finances.
What am
You
I doing?
earned by giving guitar lessons, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that
right.
is a
Before
good
going to
thing.
college. Before going to college. Yeah.
Yeah, so you see all of that, you compare
Proud
that.
of it, bhai.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
So you compare yourselves, and there might also be certain circumstances where you want to see what a person is doing, but they're not
Exactly.
posting anything. They're not even on social media. That's like the bad part. Like you
Yeah.
don't connect with everyone.
But I think with us, there's that security.
There is.
We
Yeah.
are comfortable in each
Like
other's
family.
company and skin, There's
Low.
admiration for each other more than
Yeah.
that other
There is.
to hota hai. I
It's-
mean, I get what
The
you...
other things
Yeah.
are with the people who are like not really close, but they are there, with us, aisa, in the classroom, classmates maybe.
Like, I like how this is a... I mean, it shouldn't be low... No friendship should be low maintenance,
Low
but
maintenance.
Exactly.
when
It
is, it's very heartful, yaar.
Yeah.
कि मतलब सालों बाद भी मिलेंगे, like we are on the record, we are meeting each other after I think almost after the last podcast we did. Because
Yeah.
after that we met once on her birthday,
Yeah.
a few days after the podcast itself, and after that face to face we are
We're
meeting
meeting
today,
now.
all three of us
Yeah.
together. I've seen her, I haven't seen you in 2 years.
Even
But
I
it
haven't
doesn't
seen
feel
her.
like it doesn't feel like it.
It's like yeah, the
So there is
bond's there.
something connection that we had.
Yeah.
So it's
I mean-
And
crazy,
it's
man.
even more fun when all of us are together in it, rather than us meeting up with individually.
Because the dynamic is like set.
Yeah.
Ki, okay, you
and we
know.
have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
I remember before going to college, I went out with each one of my friends. I went out with her, I
Even
went
I
out with my other friends, I went out with you also. I went out with everybody because मेरे को चाहिए यार, these people were so important to my life. I am starting the next phase. I want to have a good time
Yeah.
with them. That one memory I will have. I still know what I ate with her that day.
Manifestation.
Pizza, pasta, macaroni, mac
Fish
and
and chips
cheese.
we had.
Mac and cheese also we had.
But you know
Fish
why
and
exactly
chips.
remember the fish and chips? Till date, I haven't found a better fish and chips than that.
No, really?
I have
you
tried
haven't?
so many
Chennai.
cafes in Chennai.
Oh.
They make
yeah.
it a cutlet, but
Oh.
nobody has able to do it the way. that
Where did
they
you
do.
have it though?
It was in Koperkerde, no?
Some random place I found.
That.
I don't know how I
cafe.
found it. I still don't remember the name, but we had fun.
We were sitting beside the
I,
window.
I,
or
I
something.
still have that reel.
Oh yeah, the jumping one. Bro, my hair was so bad in that,
Oh my
but
God,
yeah.
but we had fun. Oh, memories.
I know.
Shit, bhai.
So I think that social media, I love social media, okay, like completely, even if there are like cons of it. But it's social media after all. And as you said before, imagine a world without social media.
Can't.
There was this video on YouTube which had like a hypothesis of, I love hypothesis. What I do is take my iPad and put a blanket on me and the iPad and I watch the hypothesis videos. It makes me completely vent out of the real life.
Uh-huh.
So I especially love the ones where the people say that what if there is no water on earth or some shit like
Oh
that.
yeah, same.
Or what if the world ends in 1 month? or
What
some
will you
shit.
do in a post-apocalyptic world, Madhura? Will you survive?
I would literally go and hide in a supermarket.
Is it by Veritasium?
What?
The YouTube, there's this YouTube channel called Veritasium.
I'm not sure.
Veritasium. They
But
upload
like-
such stuff, I think.
I see. I love watching it, okay? And there was this video where the person was concentratedly telling me about how the world would have been if there was no social media. And honestly, we have lived through it before.
Yeah, it was
Technically,
nicer.
we have, yeah.
We know it, how it is.
I mean, it
People were-
depends how you see it. I mean, if not for social media, we wouldn't be meeting here right now.
We are greedy
Let's
about
be
the
honest.
social media, and
Let's
it's
be honest.
honestly, yeah, that's true.
I feel social media for me, I love it.
Yeah, even I do.
Because I mean, it's a personal thing. I'm not trying to be narcissistic or anything, but
Mm-hmm.
since I watch stories of only the people
That you're close
that
to.
who I'm
Exactly.
not even close, extremely close to.
Yeah.
Okay, or I was extremely close to, so content भी loss हो गई. Like we did, so content loss हुआ है. But we are still extremely close.
Yeah.
Right? I only watch their stories. बाकी लोग को मेरे को स्टोरी देखना ही नहीं है.
Yeah, exactly.
क्या करेंगे?
Because तुम्हारा लाइफ में क्या हो रहा है मेरे को देख के अच्छा लगेगा.
हाँ,
चाहे वो
and
बुरा है,
it
अच्छा है, I don't.
motivates
हाँ.
me, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Exactly.
It does. And like keeping, as she said before, keeping up with the people you actually.
I genuinely want to know what is going on with your
Yeah.
lives. No?
Yeah, obviously. But I also feel like with social media, what people have started becoming more obsessed with is how they
Yeah.
look. They've become they've
Very
started developing
standard
new.
setup, which
Yeah.
are like unrealistic, especially because of the Jenner sisters or Kardashians.
That and all the plastic and all, but
Yeah.
they started developing new insecurities.
Exactly.
Like there's this kind of apparently you can either be girl pretty or boy pretty,
Yeah.
and people get in like weird shit, okay, and like people
even
get insecure
about
about
the
their
makeup.
noses, makeup.
If you can't do makeup, you're not cool. Like stuff like that.
So I mean, that side of social media is there, but so that's why I feel like if you want to be on social media, you should have like a certain age limit. Like I see
Exactly.
10, 11
I
year
agree.
olds entering, so like having accounts on
Even
social
younger,
media.
and it's not
It's gonna harm
healthy.
their.
Yeah.
I do believe that you should wait till you have reached that 10th, at least 10th pass kar lo, and then you start social media and whatever
I
that
came
is.
on 8th, like I started when I was like
Yeah,
in
even
8th or
eighth
something.
I remember I made an account. My mom got to know. I was in 7th grade.
Oh, that's early.
Yeah.
She made me
Hey,
stop
same,
it and
same, bro. Like,
agar tu karega. And like she punished me in a very smart way.
She made you eat soap or something. No.
that is creative.
That was for something else, I think.
Eat soap.
You had told me, that you had to eat soap or like not eat soap, but like put it in your mouth for some time. Bro, someone had told me. I don't know who it was. It was
For the record, no.
in my head. It's you.
Oh my god.
किसी ने
Never.
बोला था. Oh, I think it was about swearing or something. Like some guy only. They had like sworn or something at like a very young age. So their mom made them eat soap, and then later rinsed
That
them
is
out.
a harsh punishment.
Yeah, bro. No, I
Like,
don't
bro,
know
you
who
could
it
die.
is. But yeah, this was. I don't know who it is. If you're watching this and if you are the person, please let me know.
You know, I have a similar incident. My tuition teacher made me eat chilies raw. I
Why?
left that tuition because I did not do my homework. She should go to jail for that. I hate her.
कितना trauma है रे तुम लोगों की
Yeah,
जिंदगी में?
but then I love spicy because of that. You know, like
So
you
it's
said,
good.
like you said before that you play cricket, you bowl 100 balls, and then you feel tortured in a good way. I do that with spicy food.
Spices. Oh.
Like Carolina peppers and even the pepper eggs. I want to try the sauce of it. It's the spiciest thing ever.
Oh my
And I
God.
ate like ghost pepper noodles.
Oh, that's a. Have you tried the spicy chips like the,
The black
Jolo
one,
chip?
the black
Jolo
one.
chip.
Yeah.
Jolo chip. Yeah.
I
She
heard
wanted to
it
do the
was-
challenge also, but I was
Oh, yeah.
like, तू पहले मिल तो.
I did it without you.
Oh.
How was it?
Okay, the ghost pepper noodles.
No, वो Jolo chip.
No, I did not do Jolo chips. We can do it. But I have heard the Jolo chip and the ghost pepper has the same intensity of heat in it. So
Oh.
I went for the noodles. I love noodles. I can literally eat it every day.
Bro, I can't.
Instant noodles जो होता है.
And in the and in the packet there was noodles black colored, whole completely black, and there was this packet of the sauce, and there were levels. Like if you want too spicy, you put the whole sauce.
Oh,
into
yeah.
it. And if not, then you can put 2 levels of it. I went for the whole.
Obviously.
Yeah, Indian spice buds advantage. So I literally, without even thinking twice, I put the whole of it and put water in it and again poured it in. What is spicier? And I tried it. Genuinely, first I didn't feel anything. The burn started slowly and it was slowly increasing, and finally it made me cry in the end.
Cry.
But yeah, cry. But I loved it. I would like to try it again.
All because of your tuition teacher.
Yeah, she's a part of it.
My teacher was nice, man. She fed me sugar cane.
I have changed more than 13
the
I love how it's
bit-
opposite.
Bits and pieces of sugar cane. So like, बेटा इसको
I
chew
don't
करो,
like sugar.
एकदम ये sugar cane का juice निकलेगा तुम्हारे
That is sweet.
mouth में. So I used to bite on it. It was so tasty, bro.
Oh, damn.
And these people are getting fed chilies and all, man.
Okay, I don't like sweet. Okay.
Same.
don't.
I it depends. Like we will like certain sweets. Like I will love. You guys
I'm a
know.
Bengali and I have to love
Yeah.
sweets.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
my genetic birthright.
Exactly.
But some sweets I feel like are too sweet. Like Kaju Katli, those
Exactly.
pedas, bhai, I can't have. You know, sometimes you go for those. Oh God.
Sweet chocolates, especially caramel Oreo. I have it when I have cravings of it.
PMS.
Yeah.
PMS.
Bro.
Dark
That's
chocolate
so
helps.
It helps with the cramps, yeah.
Yeah.
But you crave sugar when you're
But
like
then
before your
it's
period.
not even, it's not good to have sugar.
But obviously,
but yeah,
you feel
it's
like,
if you can control
Banana
it, you
helps.
can.
it doesn't taste good.
Banana doesn't taste good. Like
Not-
during that period or in general?
In general, like if you want to
Yeah.
crave something sweet and
Sweet.
unhealthy, you'd rather have a chocolate than a banana. And now it's like, okay, you know that you're in your PMS, you're
Yeah.
going to crave, so you just, I give in to it sometimes. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck
Yeah, me
it.
too.
Let me just eat a banana. Let me just eat a chocolate, not a
Exactly.
banana. Let me order a pizza. Every
Then I
month,
try to eat like dark chocolate because it's healthier than
it
the
has
normal
less
one.
sugar.
Yeah.
My dad bought some dark chocolates from Azerbaijan. I made
my
them into
God.
hot chocolate and ate them up.
Ate that. Full.
Drank them up. I even
Hot
gave it to her
chocolate
as well.
of dark chocolate.
Like
is
with
actually
milk.
tasty.
Yeah, I made a very thick.
You know,
I
I
used
don't
to-
even
I used
digest
to have the
milk.
hot ones with bread,
Oh.
soft bread.
Oh.
That is
Beautiful.
Yeah,
And then I
actually
also
did.
made a Surat style, cold cocoa. It's very
Cocoa?
popular in Surat. One of my friends told me how to make it.
I have no idea.
Surat mein cocoa.
Yeah. Cold cocoa is very popular in Surat.
Yeah.
Coco's my cat's name.
Shout out to
We're gonna
Coco.
meet your cats.
Yeah.
We smoked chicken kebabs in
Smoked?
front
Oh,
of the.
I was like, what are you talking?
Smoked in the sense, what is
Yeah,
that
I
called?
know.
Grilled and all, na?
Char
So-
grilled. Yeah.
Yeah, in the leaves, some tree leaf, we put the masaledar chicken in the
Yeah.
tree leaf and then put it in near the bonfire.
I'm jealous
and let it cook in the
sometimes.
leaf.
And this is what again brings us together, this topic.
Let's go, bhai, let's go.
And this
Yeah.
topic will
Right.
never die, you know that? Never. Even if we are like 50. God, you know the Maoists in India?
Maoists, yeah.
Terrorist
yeah,
group?
yeah.
Oh my god, I hate it.
Northeast?
It's like from Karnataka to like slant way. up.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
So Maoists are like terrorist group of India who want communism, not
Basically, the
Quality.
Chinese
yeah, it's
influence.
like Chinese influence. Yeah.
Because Chinese people have this expansionist policy. Like, they want communism be here, but they want everything to be China, China, China. So they're just expanding.
There is this recent South Indian movie which I watched yesterday. In it was mentioned the Maoist killers, and I also watched a video about it. I really hope it shouldn't go bad. Like they don't want this equality and this government which is there right now.
I feel like the world's becoming a really messed up place.
Yeah.
And I saw this reel about how
Scary.
this woman wouldn't want to give birth to a child because why will she want him or her to go
Exactly.
through all of this shit? Like, bro.
And you know, Iran or Iraq, I'm not sure, it's confusing, my bad, but women are there protesting against hijabs and like
Iran.
like
Iran.
non-Muslim. They're transferring into non-Muslim, and Iran was a really free country before. They did not have hijabs, and
I used to-
It's an
one
official
of
rule,
my-
right?
Yeah.
One of my friends back in SRM showed me, in 70s, how Afghanistani women used to live without hijabs, wearing modern
really
outfits and
modernized
all.
and westernized.
And now they are repressed.
God,
So
it's
bad.
Crazy, man.
very
I
And crazy how the Taliban were created by.
Oh yeah, not just Taliban. There are like so many other like that groups like
I mean,
that.
ultimately, the NATO powers have only led to
Taliban,
the
yeah.
rise of the terrorist powers.
And Pakistan keeps claiming that they're not related. Like, all these terrorist acts,
Well,
like the
that's
one that
fine.
happened recently, they're not related to it. Like, they're an independent entity. It's not like that because once anyone in the terrorist group
Arey,
dies,
the
they
army
go and
chief-
attend. Army chief goes and
Themselves, the army
Yeah,
chief
attends
himself told
Yeah.
on live that USA has made us do the dirty work.
Yeah,
And now
even
we are
they
getting the blame
accepted
for it. Which in a way makes sense, but you are still not.
yeah, like
I would
terrorism
say-
is not the way to go.
They are not, maybe not controlling everything entirety, Pakistan, but they aren't stopping it either. Because
Exactly.
ultimately it's in your land.
Secretly, they are
They're
funding
like,
it.
तुम अपना करो हम तुमको रोकेंगे नहीं.
Exactly.
That is true.
But
And
their
then-
economy is
yeah.
like suffering so bad.
No worries, Russia is investing now.
Russia, let's see what
Peet
happens.
pe
If
chula
they're
phok
smart
diya hai.
enough.
You know, the one thing I can say about this is, I mean, I'm not sure, but manifestation doesn't help in politics.
Oh
Legit.
god. Yeah.
Does not. And then it's just a fact that politics is everywhere now. Even in my college, it's like there is a different definition of politics, and it's just never ending. It's just keep getting worse.
It's a human
Nature.
nature at
It
this
is a human
point.
nature
You
now.
can't not
but I
have
swear
hierarchy.
those people who are good politicians, where they're just, I mean, salute to them. It's difficult. They are strong. Like, the women in politics and even the men, they are like really strong and smart. After watching the movies which carried out operations of, you know, like attacking maybe Uri, you know,
Uri.
and movies like that, the strategic planning and like making us invested in watching all that, it is so thrilling. Just imagine how more thrilling it would be in real life and you are the part of it.
Yeah.
It's something we should be proud of.
Even Operation Sindoor, this
Yeah.
it was conducted by 2 women.
It's just savage how Modi said, "Army, you take the control."
Yeah, and it was 2 women, and one of them was Muslim also.
There was this dialogue wherein it was said that they, after killing the men because of their religion, they left the women and children to go
Yeah.
and spread
Say
the
it,
dahshat,
yeah.
Okay.
you know, terror.
Say it in front
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
world.
And India sent 2 daughters of.
Yeah,
Them?
exactly.
Oh my
Yeah,
god,
beta, main
that's a
aata hu.
good comeback.
That was a good comeback.
Yeah,
That was
it
nice.
is.
It was nice.
It's just
I think this
crazy.
was a really fun podcast, guys.
Oh
Yeah.
my god,
I
time
think
flew. I
ये
have no
edit
idea
करते
what the
करते
time
मेरी
is.
वाट लगने वाली है.
Achhe.
Amazingly
Yeah,
long
all the best for
podcast,
that.
but we had fun.
What
It was
time is
basically
it?
it is basically a
Oh, it's
catching
fun.
up session for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We
this
had
is the
fun.
best way we could do it,
Yeah.
honestly.
We had fun, guys.
It is.
Thank you so much for coming.
Always.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this podcast, guys, and see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. 2 years later, let's see where we are.
Yeah. See you later.
Me siento libre.